Hello people, welcome to another Factory Town streaming. This is the first late night streaming that I'm doing. Hopefully the first of a lot more, because I just have a new office and now I can. Maybe you hear a little bit of echo. I'm hearing a little bit of echo, although that makes no sense. The walls here are lined with okay, I don't actually know how it's called in English, but that type of wood you can nail things in with this. Well, we are in Factory Town. I, of course, was going to stream this on Thursday, but Thursday was actually my anniversary, so I couldn't. And I was going to stream it this afternoon, but I was setting up the office, so I wasn't able to. And I thought about streaming on this weekend, but I have just finished setting up the office, and I actually want to try it, see how everything hears and all of that. So last time, as always, I said I was going to be AFK in this wall, and I changed a couple of things. Now all of conveyor belts are metal. We no longer have cloth conveyor belts. And although I said that I didn't want steam pipes, after all I collected steam pipes because I want to try to use the steam power before I use magical power. So let's see how that works. Okay. Well, I don't know if I have to do everything first. As always, I have a list of things I want to do. No, that appears to be the first. Okay, so I believe that steam powers is used to make some factories faster. And we actually have here a forge that, this one, a lumber mill. This is at full capacity. I know that there are some things that are receiving more input than they can take out. For example, the forge, the exact moment we take something out of here and the forge starts working, we are going to see that the forge could work out much more faster. Okay, so for steam, I suppose we have to build a steam generator. Uses water and fuel to produce power that can be routed with steam pipes, granting a performance bonus to connected buildings. Sounds great. But it's going to need power. Okay, and I think that pipes don't interfere with other buildings. That's actually very good. So first of all, we have a lot of yellow coins. I feel like buying some terrains around here. Okay, that's gold. I think I want to put. Oh yeah, I set up. Yeah, this is new too. I set up another stone mine here. Because this one wasn't cutting it. We need a lot more. Okay, so probably that coal is enough. So let's build the steam generator around here. So it has water. Okay. So build steam generator. Okay, water will be automatically supplied if we put it there. So I like it there, for example. Okay, steam generators can send steam pressure to various production buildings through steam pipes. Steam will increase production speed, but will not replace the need for a heat fuel source. Okay. So for example, we can try and make the mine faster. Yeah, we can definitely try that. But first we need coal. So let's put down this mine. I think I can put it in line with... Can only be placed on terrain. I think that it means even terrain. So we have to flatten that up. Flatten it down. So tools, terrain flatten down. Let's make this bigger. And we can actually pass like that, because I wanted to do that to put the conveyor belt down. So that's actually perfect. Yeah, there it reaches all of the coal. And we only want the coal. Now conveyor belt. There we go. So this thing is going to start producing steam, I suppose. Yes, it's producing a steam. Okay, let's pause that so we don't waste anything, because I don't really know how that works. And let's put pipes, steam pipes and steam connectors. Allows steam power network to attach to building. Connects steam power generators to buildings or steam powered gears. Oh. Okay, so we can't connect mines. But can we connect everything we have here? For example, those two, I think they can produce a lot faster. So we can do something like this. And like this. And it isn't interfering with anything. Let's try and connect everything. Yeah, the demand is low right now. So connect that, connect that. Anything, I think it's doing connectors too. No, this is just the steam pipe. So I don't know what the connectors are for. Okay. So let's try something like that. And let's try and connect everything. I think it's enough to connect everything. Yeah, it seems. So it can supply 500 each second, and the network is demanding 325 each second. So should be enough. And that should speed everything up. Okay, so how can we see the Steam network? Yes, so everything's paused. Okay. Oh yeah, see, it says that we have steam power here. Perfect. Then what are the connectors for? Allowed a steam power network to attach to a building. Maybe we can connect mines with this? Let's try. So if I put that there, will it connect? So those are connectors, definitely. But now let's say we want to connect that. Is that going to affect? No, it doesn't seem to. Yeah, the mine is not affected. So, okay, can we see the I want to see the Steam network. I suppose we have to select one of those to see. We can remove that and that. Okay. But that was pretty easy, and now everything should be faster. If I'm correct. Yeah, see, the forge is 50% faster. That's good. Units request. Can we make it so it requests more units or something like that? What happens if we put more workers here? Produces the steam power faster? Huh. Not really sure if we can increase the efficiency of this in any way, but it is faster now. In fact, the iron can't keep up now. So that's good. Okay, that was a pretty easy thing to do. Now we know that every time we build a machine, we can connect it to the Steam network. Okay. Then next, I want this farm to be fertilized. This could be much faster if we fertilize the tiles. So we are going to need a fertilizer production. And for that, I actually feel like making a pasture just for fertilizer. But yeah, it's weird that my notes don't say anything about how to fertilize the farm. But yeah, I suppose that making a new pasture is the way to go. What kind of pasture can we do? Let's see. What recipes do we have? Beef, milk. You know what? Oh, and we can do only fertilizer. That's actually good. But we'll need animal feed. I think since this is fairly slow because of the speed that this is producing milk, we could put another grain mill doing animal feed from this farm. That could totally work. Oh, see, can we increase the speed of the farm? Maybe? Let's see if that can connect to steam power. Nah. The farm can't. But the animal pasture can. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, but I feel like we should hook up another farm to this. So maybe we can actually do that. Put another farm that we can hook up to this grain mill. Huh. Let's clean this out first. So tools, terrain flatten down. Let's flatten down everything around here. Okay. And I don't actually know if I have wheat. Suppose I have some. Okay, that's more than enough. Now we want to remove resource, but with care, because we don't want to be removing the farm. Okay, like that. So now, what we should do is put another farm around here in the back, and I'm going to leave a 2 space. You'll see why in a moment, or actually 1 space is enough. Huh. Or no space even. Yeah, I think that we don't actually need the space. So let's try, okay? Okay, let's put down some planting farm tiles everywhere except there, because there is where the well goes. Oops, that doesn't go there. Perfect. Now the well. Now a little guy working on the well. No, wait. First I have to plant everything. And I want to plant the grain, but I don't actually know if I have grain. Oh yeah, it should have this full of grain, yes. So that's no problem. We have a ton of grain. So we can plant like that. And like that. Okay. Everything is grain now. Now we can select all of those recipes and put the worker here, bringing the water over to the farm. And I did that terribly wrong because I didn't let a space to the crops to leave the farm. So we have to remove that and remove that. Now, some conveyor belts that are going to go into a grain mill. Okay, and this grain mill is going to be producing animal feed. And actually I'm going to put a wagon there because it's the quickest thing to do. That is going to put... Oh, we need to lower the terrain. Or no, maybe we don't need water to make the animal feed. Now we need water for everything. So block down here. Okay, that's enough. Actually, I think that's in a bad spot now that I think about it. So let's bring that up again and put it here. Yeah, that's better. So pasture, and that's going to be here. Is going to be producing fertilizer, and this wagon is going to take the animal feed from here and bring it over here. Now we need 2 wagons, one there and one there. This one is going to supply fertilizer to this farm, and this one is going to supply fertilizer to this farm. Okay, and we should put some roads down. Okay, wagon, why are you not doing your thing? Hey, because it doesn't find a path. Ugh, so yeah, I should actually... Shit. I should actually have put this farm one over. Let's pause the game, shall we? Can I select like a ton of things to move? No, I can't. So what happens if I bring you here and I tell you to go to the farm from there? And you find a path then? No. Okay. You know what? We probably don't even need that last row, so let's just remove it. Okay. Now let's put it to work. Now it's still not finding a path. Is it because he can cross the tomatoes, or? I don't understand. Can you come here? No. No. No, why not? So it can come here, but not here, for example. It's because it's fully grown and the other ones are not? I don't understand. Really? Don't understand at all. Let's put that back down, since obviously that wasn't the problem. Okay. So what to do? I don't understand why it can't come to anywhere near this farm. I suppose we'll have to open a path to the farm. But that's actually terribly inefficient. But you here have a road. Okay, so that should make this one faster. Oh, see, it's like he wants to enter through. So it looks like it can go over some crops but not others. Yeah, see, now it's not coming back the way he first went. It's so weird. I don't understand these things at all. Clearly. Now he can't even enter. But it's obviously missing the fertilizer. Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe he can go over fully grown crops, but not others. Okay, this farm has an easy solution. Because I can just remove a couple of them and make a path, but the other one is balance between the crops, so destroying one will unbalance everything, and that's no good because then things will have a surplus and we'll have some crops backing up while the other ones are not being produced. So yeah, awful. And there you have, you can be fertilized. Okay, so we have one more potato and one more carrot than tomatoes. Let's pause the game, shall we? And see how can we balance this. Let's remove 4 carrots here and remove the blocks. So now we can, if we remove 2 potatoes and plant down 2 carrots, we'll have 1 more tomato than carrots and potatoes. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. So let's remove those potatoes and plant down. Oh, I can't actually plant the carrots because I don't have any. Okay, what I'm going to do is to block that path, so the carrots back up a little, and that's logistic blocker. You blocked. So now it's going to make veggie soups until it's full, and then the potatoes shoot back up and we can replant those 2 potatoes. And even with 2 potatoes left and 2 carrots left, this should be faster than it was because of the fertilizer. Oh, whoa. Whoa, that thank you, Tatanka Place. It's the first time that someone hots me like that. Hey, thank you a lot. Okay, I'm not doing anything very interesting, but I'm grateful. Okay, well, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I suppose you were playing this too? And yeah, I'm having tons of fun, to be honest. Even just waiting for the carrots to back up so I can plant them again. And thanks for the follow too. Thank you, it's really appreciated. We just reached a Steam Power. And I'm selling veggie soups to make some money. But we have a problem, this farm wasn't getting fertilizer because I don't get when wagons can go over farms and when they can't. That notification arrived very late. Okay, the kitchen is full, now the barn is filling up. Now we can start. We only have to plant 2. So 1 there, and come on, 2 carrots. We can do this. 2 carrots, nice. So let's remove the blocker and everything can keep going. Okay, so that's fertilizer. Let's see the next on my list. Oh, yes. This one has to be easy. We have a ton of conveyor belts here, see? Because we replaced everything with metal. And I think I can make a little bit of profit selling them. So... I have a note about how to sell them, but I don't see... Oh yeah, I actually see. Yeah, it feels really good to automate things, and I really like automation games, but this one I'm liking particularly. First, because the endgame is magic, and that's new. And second, because it's really cute and really relaxing. It's not so demanding, so stressful as are others. So it feels totally great to play this. And my plan here is first pause the game, because if not, this is going to be a mess. Okay, I need to take an output from here. And I suppose I can take it from here, for example. Yeah, and seeing this, I don't actually know why I note about the rails. Because I can hook up this to the... yeah. And hook up this to this line. And put there a filter for conveyor belts. So all of the conveyor belts are taken out and they get sold. Wrong button. And a grabber. That direction. And now we only want the conveyor belts. Perfect. That should work. Yeah, it's working. Nice. Next thing. Oh yeah, we have a ton of fertilizer. That was the rail station thing. So we can take all that fertilizer and put it where? Because I think that all this fertilizer comes from pastures like this, where we are not taking the fertilizer out. I think it's teleporting to the base or something, because otherwise I don't understand why we have such a huge amount of fertilizer here. So even if we do something like this, it's not going to be enough because the fertilizer is going to keep rolling in. But I don't actually see the fertilizer go up. Yeah, that's the thing. I know that if you delete something, it goes here. But I swear I haven't deleted anything with that amount of fertilizer. So I never see the fertilizer go up, but whenever I look into the base, there is more fertilizer than before. And I don't know where it's coming from. But I suppose I can upgrade this barn and take all the fertilizer to the base. From the base to that barn. Yeah, maybe some cards are... I mean, I have this bringing leather, but that shouldn't be there. We are not bringing the leather to here anymore. But doesn't appear to be... Oh, that one is taking herbs to this workshop. This other one is taking the herbs to the kitchen. And I don't even know if we have more wagons to the base. What's the icon for the base? This one. So those two are taken from the base. And taking to the base... actually looks like no one. Why do I have a wagon sleeping? Oh. It's the new one. You have to take fertilizer and bring it here. You have a path now. You can't complain. Okay. Going to make this double so they don't cross over the other. Yeah, that's... I suppose that making a ton of fertilizer is normal. And you need pastures for a lot of things, and then you don't need all that fertilizer. In fact, this one has more fertilizer. Okay, I think I'm not going to deal with that fertilizer right now. I want to go into the mana acceleration. Because the steam power is fine, but some of this could be even faster. And oh, whoa, I completely forgot to put something in research. In fact, mana power. I have to research it. Because I want to get into all these little crystals. Oof. I'm actually aware right now that it's late for me because I thought that I was going to have the same energy I have on the afternoon, but I'm actually not tired, but I'm noticing myself a little bit more quiet. And that things went pretty easy today, so I have done everything in my list in like half an hour. Okay, so you're still producing pies, that's nice. I have a note saying that we have a problem with the shirts, and we just made a problem with the shirts because the wagon with the animal feed for this has to go under that. So let's no, I didn't want that. I want the little sticks. Perfect. So like that, and now a ramp, and it should be able to cross under that. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that worked. Perfect. That could be really bad if I didn't notice that soon. I hate that direction thing on ramps. Okay. Now it's working. Okay, but yeah, since we started selling the conveyor belts last time, now the conveyor belts don't stop producing, what means that the cloth don't stop producing, what means that we are producing very little certs, because this doesn't fill up. Never. But certs were red coins or yellow coins? Because if they are yellow, we don't actually need that. We have a lot since last episode. But red are actually going down. Very slowly, but they are going down. So that's a problem. Yeah, they are red. But it says it's 20%. What can we make with certs to make them... No, wait. That's wool. That's cloth. That's certs. Certs are 80%. So what's the more efficient thing to do with cloth then? Warm coat. But those are blue. I'm not interested on that. But yeah, 10 coins for a cert. We definitely need to get on with the certs. So probably that means another pasture just to make certs. We are making a lot of these farms. How many farms can a grain mill, a pasture actually supply? Because this thing is very fast. A lot faster than the farm can put fertilizer down. So I suppose we should be able to, instead of making pasture here, try and make more cloth there and use that just for certs so we can sell them. That could work. Let's try. So yeah, the change is that you need 2 animal feed, but you get 1 of each, and it's a little bit slower. Let's try that. And I won't have the problem that I'm having other... the problem with doing this and relying on that fertilizer is that if the conveyor belt gets full, like here, say those chickens are full, then we don't get fertilizer. Since the farm can't make more chicken, it doesn't make fertilizer either. But since we are going to be selling all of that product, that shouldn't be a problem. So this is going to be a little bit messy on the conveyor belt from, but I want to put workshop. workshop here. Yeah, and you are going to be producing cloth and using that cloth to make shirts. Where are the shirts? Here. Okay, so wagon around here, and you are going to be taking the wool and putting it here. And you are a complete idiot, wagon. You don't need to move. Well, it's not hurting anyone. And now I want to put I can put another market here. Another general store. And just... what are we selling there? Oh, the fish goes there. So put another general store there and try and put... this conveyor belt is not full. So we can do something like this. We can put that there. Put a pusher there. Pusher for certs. Cert. Okay. Right now there are no certs, but then we can connect to this conveyor belt. That should be easier than going all over the others. So right here we can probably go up and then down again. Let's try. So ramp there. Sticks. I need sticks. Ugh. I wish I remember how to put things on the hotbar. Sticks there. Sticks here. And then bring it down again. No, wait. There is something wrong here. Yeah, we are not going high enough. Or are we? No. So that needs to be closer to the path. It has to be like this. And now we can go down, but that's not going to connect on time. That's no problem. We can just turn around here. Okay, so something like this, and then ramp down, and connect there. Perfect. Let's get the conveyor belts to here, here, and there. And let's put a filter. Yeah, I have a pretty big monitor. Why? It's like 16 inches? No, 24 inches. In fact, I have the box in this room. Oh yeah, and I'm used to play things like Factorio and things like that. Yeah, I suppose that most people play something like here, and then I understand some constructions they are. Oh, yeah. I'm used to this kind of games to be only 2D. And since they are 2D, you have a view like something like this, like isometric, but very general. So yeah, I suppose that this game is actually thought to be played like this, so you can build up. I never remember to build up. Okay, a filter. I was going for a filter. There, on shirts. No, not fist. Shirts. So, okay, we are getting shirts out pretty quickly. I must add. Okay, but it's not so quick. But we can. Yeah, the material is not a problem, so we can make it faster. Okay, is now it feels like it's just there. Can this be faster? Yes, the inputs. Okay. And probably can't be even faster, so let's hook it up to the steam power. Where is it? Here. Steam pipe. Okay, and we have to bring it all the way there. So yeah, something like that. We can put a connector here if we need it later. And there. That should make those two faster. Yeah, the pasture is a little bit faster. In fact, now it has emptied itself. Okay, so now our limiter is this farm. We can actually put more workers in there. But that's no use because the limiter then becomes the conveyor belt. Yeah, 6 is fine. So the grain mill is working at top speed. This is working at top speed. But we can take out some workers from there. Probably this is better. And the workshop is obviously working at top speed now. So we can also take a couple of them from there. Perfect. And the shirts should be... Yeah, they are getting into the general store and getting sold. Let's hope that helps with the red coins. Okay. So, how is the mana research going? Let's make sure that everything goes correctly. This is full. This is... oh, 87. We are pretty close to getting it. That's actually perfect. Yeah, this could be a lot faster. But... yeah. Doesn't seem like the Steam can do much else. Okay, so have a good night. Sleep well. It's late for me too, to be fair. It's like it's more than midnight. But I'm night owl, so I'm going to keep playing for a little while. And thank you a lot for the raid. Again, really thankful for that. Okay, so what are we doing? The wheels are fine. What are... oh yeah. More mana. Or do I have to build anything else? Think like yeah, well, that happens. Since well, it's my first, I want that one follower, even if it's you. It's it's neat. Thank you a lot. I'm actually glad you enjoy because I'm not a native speaker, so I realize I have a bit of a weird accent and I say weird words. Oh yeah, I want to do those mana bricks things. And they are done here? Yes. Thank you, really. Really nice. It's nice uh to see that other people likes you. Ah, thank you. Yeah, that always helps. Oh, have a good night. Bye. And yeah, I have to make another magic forge and bring a stone over here. So, since we are doing the magic here, let's remove some more trees. Do that bigger. Oh, and I have to flatten the terrain also. Oh, what's that actually? Oh, cotton. I think it's the first time I see cotton. Terrain flattened down. Okay, we are removing the path and I don't want that. Oh, in fact, I don't give a damn. We are not using that path anymore. Okay, so another magic forge. And this one needs a barn beside it. And I feel like I made this the wrong way around. Perfect. So you are going to be making mana bricks. And you are going to upgrade to the top and are going to only store mana bricks. Perfect. Now, we'll bring those sticks all the way over here for the crystals, and the next I'm going to bring the stone bricks to here. Okay, that should be enough. That's one ramp, that's other ramp. No, the other ramp is going to be over here. In fact, it's where we usually take the outputs. Are we leaving 2 space or... Yeah, no, we are only leaving 1. This goes 1 further in. Okay, that's more like it. So yeah, it's a ramp there, a ramp there. We can take that out and that out because ramp, 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 ramp. And sticks there. Ramp there and there. No, but actually it seems... No, okay, that's an input. Yeah, we are doing this like on the other side. So that's actually perfect. This goes like this. And this goes like this. In fact, I'm going to not do that much there. So a splitter here, and a splitter here, and a splitter here. That should be everything. Let's grab conveyor belts, take from, not there, take from here and to there, and to there, and to there. Perfect. So that's taken care of. This goes all the way over there and into here. So now we need to bring the stone here. I think I'm going to use a minecart for that. Why is this isn't full? I suppose we have used it for something. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a silo. But I don't want... I never built a silo. And I don't want a ton of stone to get stored here. So I don't actually know. Storage. Oh, it's 100. Okay, perfect. That's actually perfect. So what we want to do is something like this. Going from here to that silo. Okay. So let's grab this. Okay, and now I know that I can make my own stations, so I'm not too worried about that. Can we make a simple circle like this? Yeah, that probably is enough for the minecart to do its thing. So where can we pass this? Let's just try and avoid the natural resources, or we can go through that forest. What the hell? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! We researched we have mana power now. That arrives just in time. But let's research elemental extraction. Yeah, I want to do all the magic. Tools. Remove resource. This tree. Oh, I didn't want to remove all of that. But this is what it is now. Okay, and I think that's that this high is enough for the minecart to pass under. So let's do the same over here. Let's just remove some blocks. Bring it up with some sticks. And not that last one. And that ramp. Perfect. Let's put this back down again. Because I want to do it like this because the conveyor belts doesn't appear to slow down when they go up or down, but the minecart actually does, so we have to be careful with that. We can do it like this maybe, and then under that part, and over there we can go perfectly under that. Okay, and we are going to rotate that silo and just do a low another loop around it like this. And like that, perfect. So that should be taking things out of the silo, and here we can put a station. That's in logistics, yeah, rail stop. And no, we don't want an output, we want an input. Input, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so let's put the little minecart down. That's in workers, if I remember. Yes. So with a minecart, you can start going. And I did that terribly wrong. Stop, please stop. I think there is one missing. Yeah, that curve. No, not there. Hell. Like that. Okay, now it's leaving. And okay, I never connected the silo. So the silo is going to be connected like everything else. I also forgot that rail there. There. Okay, the minecart is working perfectly now then. Splitter there like always, and then conveyor belt all the way over here and to there. And this should be filling up with a stone that our little minecart can take out. Of course, this is very slow because this is very slow. Because I think we need to provide it with more stone, but from more sides, because yeah, here the problem is the conveyor belt actually. So we can do actually something like this. So it has more going in and it's faster when we have a surplus. Yeah, that actually should speed it up a fair bit. Since this line is supplied by that mine too. Yeah. Yeah, now it's using all of the stone. Now we don't have a stone stopped anywhere. So that's good. This is a little bit faster now. Now maybe the silo even can keep up with the minecart. So 2, 3, and 4, but the minecart takes it 20 at a time, so no, it can't keep up. But still, this should be receiving. Yeah. Oh, fuel. We need fuel. And this coal line is awful. We can put another coal line going over this, maybe. Yeah, we can do it if we change this around. We can put it there, put this splitter here, take all of this out, the metal conveyor belt there, and then this can go up. Sticks, please. Where are my sticks? There. Those things. So sticks all over this line. Yeah, and I hope I don't need bricks, magical bricks, that direction, because we are occupying that space right now. And now what? Okay, so we are here. Now we can go under, probably. Yeah, that should work. So let's, for starters, put another splitter here, like that, I suppose. Yeah, probably like that. So put in a ramp there, and some. I have a fair amount of lag right now, and the game is doing funky things. Do I have sticks there already? Yes. So I only have to put the ramp there, and then the ramp on the front. No. Ugh, there. Okay, and now I want to go where? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to remove all of this, put a grabber for the output, and then we can connect the coal on the scythe. That's cheaty, but it should work. So, logistic blocks, grabber, and I suppose that this works like this. Mana bricks. And grab conveyor belts like that, and like no, not like that actually. Let's see, till here, and then the other way around. Is that jumping? Yeah, that's jumping actually. But because there is a ramp there that shouldn't be there. Ugh. Hate how these things work sometimes. Okay. Now I have to put back this for it to work. Okay, so turn there, a little bit over here, and then like that. Okay, that coal should be going in. A little bit of a mess, but let's see if that works. And also let's see if that grabber is putting the bricks on the correct line. Okay, we should have our first bricks very shortly. Or not. Okay, where the hell are those bricks going? Oh, yeah, they are coming. They are almost the same color as the conveyor belt. Okay, but this thing is working. And we can connect it to the steam. Pipes, steam pipes. Oh, and we can do mana power now. Okay, this still can support a lot more. And that's not centered, but since we don't see it, I don't mind. The thing is, yeah, it's making it go faster. Not that is any use, since this thing is going to be arriving very slowly. But, well, it is what it is. We are making mana bricks now, and we need them for the mana transmitter, I suppose, sends mana crystals into the mana grids so they can be piped around to power various structures. The mana receiver provides an outlet for... Yeah, so we have to build a mana transmitter and put crystals into the mana transmitter. Those crystals are going to spend its power, so then we need the mana receiver so we can take out of the grid the crystals that are out of power, and then those crystals go to the recharger and they can be put back into the grid. And maybe doing that, we don't even need to be constantly producing crystals. We can have a limited amount of crystals in the grid that are constantly recycled. Okay, and we can also build an enchanter, and that's good because we can do enchanted capes and things like that to make more purple coins. But yeah, so let's try and work in this. Okay, so where do I want to build this? Suppose that's somewhere where I can access easily the mana crystals. So let's say I like the lake, so I'm going to build it in the lake because I think that will look cool. There is no other reason than that. So this is going to be our start. We are going to build the transmitter. Oh, it's very small. No. I want to move it because I want it to be closer to... Okay, so it can take any crystal, but it's going to take normal mana crystals for now, okay? Because it's the only thing we have. There is no other reason than that. Oops, okay. And I want to make this off the ground just in case we want to pass other things under it in the future. And we are going to level it when we reach the water. Perfect. So that's a ramp. This is another ramp. And then we have the conveyor belts. There we go. So, did I? Oh, no. I didn't run out or anything like that. And that last one is a ramp. Ramp. Perfect. And the conveyor belts. We should probably use the splitter again. Okay. So now mana crystals are going to go in, right? And I suppose it only needs one type, not the 5 types. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is actually getting very full very quickly. And now everything stops. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because this is working as fast as it can. That's exactly the reason we need this. So let's build directly mana pipes. Okay, and we have mana transmitter, but what? Huh? It doesn't look like you can power those things. So you can't, or maybe you have to do this manually? No, or simply you can't. Okay, so this isn't like a steam power, apparently. Huh. So how the hell this work? What it's used for? Now I'm very confused. Controls flow mana crystal to various buildings. Well, for starters, it's a really fast way to send mana crystals over the world, but I suppose you can't power everything with this. Huh, okay. Well, probably the enchanter needs them. So let's see what can we build with the enchanter. And I'm going to put it near here because probably we are going to enchant very normal things and then sell them for purple coins. So let's build it here, for example. Okay. We'll see if we move it later. Okay, this is a little bit difficult. Yes, see, you need mana power here. Okay. We can do magic cloaks and we can do magic robes, but we are not going to do magic robes. Okay, but we need extra wool for this. That means... Okay, let's go with the books, okay? The books probably need leather and paper. Let's look on some workshop. Yeah, this workshop. Books, yeah, leather and paper. And the paper is produced in a lumber mill. So we can build a setup specialized for doing books. So that means another farm. Surprisingly. Okay, but this is going to be a very easy setup actually. So no worries. Let's start by flattening that terrain. Ugh, poor river. And removing the resources. Okay, and now we are going to put a farm. In fact, I can copy it from here. In the border, or nah. Let's leave a little bit of space. Okay, and yeah, it's going to have a lot of oops farm tiles. Let's get closer. Right there, you have probably seen this done a lot of times. I have done this myself a lot of times, and it surprised me that there is no way to put the farm tiles more efficiently, but as always I completely forgot the output. There we go. Okay, so now we need a wheel, whatever it's called. Well, please, you didn't copy. Okay, and the well is going to have its output going to one side. And let's plant a lot of grain. Plant grain, and this actually can be done with a very big cursor, so it's pretty efficient. There we go. And now we need a little worker. Probably have, yeah, I can copy you, put you over here, and you are going to bring the water here. Nice. Now apply water, apply fertilizer, and do grain. Conveyor belts out of the farm. A pasture that needs water. So now I'm not going to use natural water. I'm going to do this old trick. That was bad. That was really bad. Better. Okay, so let's put. No, we don't. Forgot the order. It's a grain mill first. Okay, so you have water now, grain mill. I'm not going to repair that. And you do animal feed. So now a pasture. If we do it 1/, we don't need to lower the terrain. Okay, let's then move the grain mill here. We can put one more conveyor belt. It's not going to be the end of the world. Okay, but those two has to be close together, because the trick here is to put a wagon in between, and the wagon brings the animal feed, but it doesn't have to actually move. And you are going to be making leather. Okay, and that leather is going to come directly here. So like that. No, that's a really bad error. I need a filter. And you are going to be taking only leather. Yeah. Okay, you have to empty those. Okay, now it's only taking leather. Yeah, and you are going to be making enchanted books. Oh, but for that you need books, of course. My bad. So what we need to do here is to build a workshop here. And yeah, down again with this. I'm throwing a lot of leather away because I'm not going to recover that from the base. There you go. So this is not necessary. And you are going to be making books. And we need another wagon to move the books from the workshop to the apothecary or the chandler. Okay. Nice. So now you need the paper. And a paper is do with a lumber mill and lumber, of course. And I feel like the lumber mill needs water. That's the reason it's there. So probably something like this, or I'm going to be using conveyor belts here. Yeah, you do wood, and now a lumber mill. Yeah, it needs water. Okay, you do paper, and now there and there. Okay, this should be doing books now. Of course, this forester can be a little bit faster. Still not. Okay, it can be super fast. Like 8. So this can also be faster. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to hook up steam power there. Okay, and what you are there is only one thing left to do here, and that is that you are going to take the fertilizer and deliver it to the farm. So that farm works a little bit faster, although clearly we don't need it. Okay, and when it does a book, the book gets here, and this needs mana power. So now let's get into those mana pipes. Oops. Pipes, mana pipe. Okay, so we don't need any of those. What we need to do is to connect that. That's a long way up. Here. Okay, the crystals are not connected. Now the crystals are going. Let's see what they do. Suppose they are going to go in and get emptied. Yeah, it gets empty as soon as it gets close. Let's see. Actually, hey, we have a problem here. That's not getting out. I don't understand why. Okay. So it works like that. Perfect. But we actually want them going something like this, and then like this, and now go down all the way. to here. Let's do that for the moment. And let's get into the real world again. I want to build now a recharger, a receiver, yeah, a receiver and a recharger. Okay. So let's see if we can do this efficiently. The receiver is going to be here, and the recharger is going to be here. So now we can have wagons moving things instantly around. So wagon there and wagon there. You are going to take what? This is doing weird things. You get into there. Okay, they are getting into the real world. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, and now this wagon can grab the depleted mana to the recharger, and that wagon can take the recharged mana to the transmitter. Okay. And okay, this could be a little bit faster, but okay, now we want to make sure that there are enough crystals on the grid, and when the grid is full, we should stop more crystals for going in. And when we do a bigger grid, then we can put more crystals in. That makes sense, doesn't it? And yeah, this is doing its thing. But see, they don't actually deplete completely. That's good. So I mean, this is not using everything. Oh, but okay, we are not taking an output. You should sell your things on specialty goods, right? Yes. But we can put another one of those over here or over here. Yeah, just okay, so if I put it here, there is one house that it doesn't reach. We will have to make some sacrifices. But this is going like that. Hey, and whoa, you see particles for the crystals? This is going to get really funky. And yeah, this can do the thing faster. Perfect. So now, let's see if we can hook up some steam power around. We need steam pipes. Now we are seeing the network. And yeah, we can do everything more efficient. So that, and that, and that. And the grid is almost full now. But really, you can't do things a little bit faster? Feel like maybe hooking up another steam generator? Something like that? Let's, since if we are going to need more steam very soon, let's just make another steam generator. See what does that does. Okay? So let's put it here. And we can even do this. Put a splitter there. We use a ton of splitters. Okay, so this is producing a steam too. And we can make it top speed. And then let's build another steam pipe and connect this to the grid. Okay, the grid now takes double. That's good. That was predictable. But I suppose that it's not actually doing things faster. No, only 50%. Okay, so maybe we have something that we can research to make more power? Ah, no, I understand now. Probably with a mana reactor, you can use mana crystals to make more power. And for that, we have to research everything, basically. That's super endgame. Ooh. Those advanced logistics looks like a lot to take on. Okay, so how are our mana bricks going? Oh, fine. And let's see, this should be selling the books, and the books sell for purple, right? No. No, they actually sell for blue? Or enchanted book? No, they sell for purple. But you can do another. You can do other spell books with the spell book. Yeah. Oh, and of course, if you take other powers, you can do elemental things. Man, I love this game. It's sad because I don't really like when you have researched everything and you have every item to keep playing these kinds of games. So I'm not going to be able to really enjoy the end game. But this game is great. Okay, and we can upgrade the base because we have 100 mana bricks. And whoa, we can build 10 more houses? You know what? I'm going to take this down and make a skyscraper here. Because then the stores reach every house. That will be a lot more efficient. So let's see how we do this. Suppose that we need to build some kind of tower first, like with this. One more. Okay, and then we can use the scaffold block to make a second floor. Yeah, that looks alright. Let's see if we have something prettier than the... We could use stone walls. or wood bricks. No, the scaffold block is going to be, because the stone looks a little bit better, but it's going to be very expensive for us. We have problems producing a lot of stone. This is online. In line with everything. It's not on the internet, it's not online, it's in line. I really hate how prepositions work in English. You have like a ton of words to say that something is in relation with another something. And in Spanish we only have the equivalent to in. It's en, and it serves you can say in, on, at. Everything is just en. And it's written en. Okay, so is this going to work? I saw something very similar to this in a image. Oh yeah, and it works beautifully. So we can stack them up, and they are going to be in range of all the shops. Always. So let's build this second floor, and we can move these houses that are, some of them don't reach all the stores, and we'll build the new ones up here too. In fact, we are going to probably need a third floor to put all of them in. This game is getting very laggy. Is there a way to deactivate those particles? Video. VSync probably will be. Oh, you can, yeah, deactivate the mana transmission effects. It's making me nervous, and that probably is going to help with the lag. And this place is going to be a real mess of those little notifications of cell popping up. Also, yeah, I wanted to mention that about efficiency. Letting the people buy whatever they want is not really efficient. The most efficient thing would be to deliver manually with wagons or rails or something like that each resource to each house, and that will be really efficient, and you will get a ton of coins. But just that's just not like how I like to play, you know. I prefer a very relaxed game of way of playing against a very efficient way of doing it. So let's build those new houses. And they should be in range. And we can. I'm still leaving paths between the houses, just in case someday I decide to yeah, to build more, but to be more efficient. But right now, this is what I'm going to do. Just leave them to build and to buy their own things. But yeah, if you deliver it manually, not only will you earn more coins, you will also earn more happiness. That's the only reason that that I may do a more efficient system later on, because the happiness makes the buildings to go faster, and that's something that we may want. But probably that mana reactor is crazy enough. No, look at that. All of our current houses fit in that floor. Then I'm going to be making the floor for a new floor between episodes. Okay, and I want this to make sure it reaches better, so I can bring it closer. I can put it around here, and then it will reach each and every one of them. Perfect. So that's going to be our skyscraper. Every house we build is going to be going up. That's going to be mega cool. And those certs are going where they shouldn't. So let's pause the game, remove those things, because we have messed up again. And then like that. And the certs go into the general store. Okay, perfect. And this food marker reaches everything, and this specialty reaches everything, this apothecary reaches everything, the food market too, the general store too, and the specialty goods too. Okay, so all of our shops are reaching all of our houses. This is going to be a lot better, and the skyscraper probably is going to look fairly cool. Well, I don't know how tall it's going to be. I don't know how many more houses are we going to be able to build, but down fertilizer. I think it's actually gone down. That's nice. Okay, so this mana crystal we don't need here. Those certs we don't need here. This wood, same. I periodically come to the base and delete everything that I don't need, so we don't have occupied space. The fertilizer we may need. Oh, look, the building updated too. It's cooler now. Okay, so I'm going to also remove all of these scaffold blocks, because I don't know what are we going to be building here in the future. And remove all of the paths too. So this hill looks nice and clean now. Yeah, probably in between streamings I'm going to also remove all of the paths that I'm not using anymore. Okay, so this is producing books, And it's a little bit of help for our purple coin production, although the pies were selling well enough. This seems to be fairly good now. Ooh. Ooh. Why is this full? Why the freak is this full? Okay, this is a one bit lower. Crap. We need a ramp there. It's mega crap. No, the other way around. Okay. I wish there was some way to clean the conveyor belts without removing them. But yeah, the only way is to do this. Oh, now we can actually do something like this. Okay, and it should work now. Okay. But in general, this conveyor belt is getting pretty full. The workshop is a lot more efficient than I thought producing shirts. Yeah, this conveyor belt it's not enough. We have to make another one just for the shirts, I feel. Let's wait a little bit so it because it has been stopped a fair amount of time, but it may not be enough. Okay, so Kitten is empty now. Okay, it's enough. Just barely, it seems, but it's enough. Yeah, we have a big space here. Okay, now we don't have backed up buildings, and we can see that it's actually keeping up. But we can't hook up anything else to this conveyor belt, or it may back up a fair amount. Okay, and I would like to bring more animal feed here so the cloaks are produced faster. Because our red coins keep going down, and the cloaks, I feel they sell for a fair amount. Okay, so what we actually need is a faster farm? I don't know, actually. Or a faster method of distribution, or a dedicated grain mill with a dedicated farm. That could be it. Let's talk about this grain mill. Now, this grain mill can't supply another pasture. So we'll need another farm if we want to supply this pasture specifically. So shall we do all of this again? We're here, for example. Or maybe even over here and bring the results back here. That wouldn't be too difficult, and it would look cool to have all the farms in the same space. Okay. That's the border. Oops. That's our output. There goes the well. So, farming, plant grain. I don't know how big I have the tool. I had it very small actually. Nice. So now the well, the worker. No, where is the little worker? I want to copy the worker. Hello, little worker. Can I select you? Nope. Not from this angle, apparently. You are going to be bringing the water to the farm. And now we grab a bunch of those. And a grain mill. And you are going to produce grain, and I'm not going to use fertilizer here. I don't feel like it's really needed. Animal feed. And we are going to take your output and put it directly on that pasture. So maybe even a rail is useful here? I don't know, I'm going to flatten the terrain for starters. Let's remember to do that smaller, or we are going to flat down all of the ocean. Okay. Let's remove those trees. We don't need them. And let's just do something like this. Going to leave a little bit more of space, and then there it goes. Okay, so now I have a wagon delivering animal feed to there. Okay, you are no more. This grain mill is going to supply only that pasture. And we have a lot of animal feed going in now. A real lot. We can do it even faster. Let's see how faster can we get this to work. Obviously the farm top speed, then the grain mill. The grain mill is with one worker is top speed. Okay. Yeah, but this should be producing cloaks much faster now. That has to be an improvement for sure. Oh, I spaced out. Oh, and in fact, this is bugging up now. So maybe we should do that automatically too. Maybe. Let's see if we can put a road here in the back, so that can take care of... Yeah, let's pause everything. Let's delete that wagon, and I want to do a rail here. That will be super cool. So, rail. Yes, going to be something like this. Going, following the line of the forest. Because I feel like nothing has, there is no wagon that has to abandon this place now. Because the herbs are going automatically and everything. So no, but I don't want it to go out. It's only going to go in. So I suppose I'll remove this rail stop. Oops, and those rails are awful now. Ugh. Okay, do I have to remove the rail stop again? No, okay. The rail stop got removed for good. Or I might even put it back down. Yeah, but can I? Yeah, I can turn it on the other direction. I then need it to. Okay, now it's an input. Okay, so the idea is that now we can go back somewhere like this, probably. And in fact, I'm going to remove all of this so we can do this around here in the back, and we can bring the terrain down here, probably. Let's remove those blocks. Oh, it was a ramp for free, actually. So I don't know what happened there. No, it went up and back down again. So I suppose there is a little elevation there or something. Let's remove everything here, okay? Yeah, there's that. The smallest elevation ever is there. Let's bring it down then. Flatten down. We can't actually flatten it down. Why? It's because all these paths. Let's remove the paths. Now, I don't. Is the pasture even? Yeah, flat it down. Okay, now it worked. So let's just do this and that, actually. Like that. Perfect. And it's going to do loops. But this rail stop is an output. Yeah, and this is only go doing animal feed. Alright. So let's grab a worker, a minecart, and move. So it does the loop. Obviously now it didn't have anything on it, but it grabs the animal feed and it delivers. Okay, now I'm seeing only this problem. This fills up a lot faster. Yeah, but this... Yeah, see, the problem now is that this only can store 10. And the minecart can take 20. So this could be a lot more efficient. How do we do it more efficient? Easy peasy. Let's remove some of that rail. Oops, 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 oops. We went away. I'm going to build a silo. We can build it over here, suppose. And a wagon should be able to just take from this to this. And we can build this going like that. But I want to remove that rail stop. Ugh, and those rails look awful now. Okay, like that. But remove that rail stop. Okay. Let's see if that works. It doesn't want to be efficient. Of course. Then if you wagon are going to be moving around, I don't actually like it. I'm going to use a metal conveyor belt with a grabber. Okay, and the silo should be filling up. Yeah, it may even go 20. No, but that's because this grain mill is now producing a little bit slower than before. What? Why are those wagons not delivering on to the front like they did before? That's really stupid, wagons. Yeah, the wagons are super stupid, and in fact, again, I don't need them. I can just put a conveyor belt there. So let's no, we don't need a filter because we are using a grabber. So logistics, grabber, is grain. Yep. Much faster. So let's make this go quicker. Perfect. And this is producing animal feed at top speed, bringing it to the silo at top speed, and then the minecart brings it over this pasture. So now we are producing. We are even producing meat, and the meat can go in, yes. But I think we deleted the wagon that was moving the meat because we never had meat before. Yeah, and in fact, thinking we should do this differently. And I mean, the capes, I suppose they sell in the general store. Yes. So we clearly could do something like this for capes or cloaks, whatever they are called. Cloaks, okay. So the clocks go in there now. And everything else goes to the food market, and this barn is completely unnecessary. And maybe even some of these shops, but I'm not going to remove it because I think this one sells things for this from this workshop or something like that. But yeah, they are completely unnecessary now. So let's just remove this pusher and change this conveyor belt around, because now it goes like this. And actually we are going to take the things that are on that barn out of that barn. Let's grab a grabber. Logistics, grabber. And we can sell the things there. Hey, that's actually perfect. We no longer need this barn. Probably going to relocate a lot of this so it fits with the new direction. This wagon we don't need, this wagon we don't need. The worker, I think it was moving the caves. Yeah, that wagon we still need. Yeah, this general store is selling those things. Okay, so this is a lot better now. We are achieving high levels of efficiency. Okay, and this pasture is producing fertilizer. Fertilizer that nobody is using. So maybe we could use it for this farm? I don't feel like that would be a great improvement, in fact, so let's make sure this is working fine. Yeah, feels like there is a little bit of more potatoes and tomatoes, but that has to be just from the time that we had less carrots. Okay, everything is working fantastically. Now we have to investigate how to do the next belts, because the belts are actually the only thing stopping us in a lot of contraptions. They are the slowest part of our factory here. So let's see. The magic conveyor belts are unlocked when you research air purification. And I think we can start researching the purification things. Yeah, the next. So the next thing I'm going to research is air purification, so we can do faster conveyor belts. And let's look at our mana grid, see how it's doing. It actually looks very full. But I'm not going to stop new crystals going in until the depleted line is full too. Because that way we make sure that we are not going to have crystals waiting. You know what we are going to do too? Purchase a lot of land. We are going to... since we have a lot of yellow coins, let's do it. Okay, a lot of mana shards here. Let's see. Whoa, this is a big mountain. Oh, a lot of stones. More mana shards, airstones. Whoa, look at that iron deposit. That's perfect. Okay, and now we have a big square of terrain. And we are close to purchase everything. There is only one strip left. Let's actually keep doing it. Since I'm going to AFK a little to replenish resources, the yellow coins are going to go up too. Okay, let's keep doing it from the bottom. And that's the last one. Because if I purchase this, 5,000 is not so little. Okay, we are in 5,000. There is very little land left to purchase. We can look at it like this. And we have, I think we have now all the temples. In fact, we have the Earth Temple here, the Fire Temple here, the Earth Temple. I feel like was around here. Maybe it was the water, but I know there was another temple somewhere over here. Huh, no longer see it. Yeah, but it was the first one we found. And I'm pretty sure it was in this territory, because it was one of the first that we bought. Ah, there it is, the Water Temple. So we are actually missing the Air Temple. Now, something I'm not very sure. Can you move these temples? Because that will be an incompatible target. Okay. I was about to say that will be very broken. Okay, so it's pretty late. And I feel like I hadn't that much to do today. So I think I'm going to leave the streaming here. I'm going to build the floor for the next floor over here. And what else? Oh, and if this research ends while I'm doing that, I might put the air purification next. But that's it. That's all I'm going to do today. And since we didn't do a lot of moving things around today, I'm not going to find errors, so I'm not going to move anything else probably. If I change anything that I haven't said I'm going to change, I'll tell, as always. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please follow so you don't miss next streamings. And I'll see you next time.